Hello students, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. I'm sure whatever you're watching this video, it will make you more strength, it will give you more energy, right? Let us discuss with data handling. This is a topic in mathematics of standard 7, it's basically chapter 5. Besides that, we can also discuss this for other grades where data handling is there and basically focusing on bar graphs. Okay, very good. Let's go. What do you mean by data? Data and what is data handling? You see, basically what happens when you go to any school or a college or any corporation, any organization, the basic purpose is to give service to the society. Suppose we think of Google. Now what Google does? Google see what kind of data you're using, which website you're using, right? What's your age? Of which category students are using which kind of softwares. That is what called data. Suppose you want to buy a shoe for yourself, right? What do you do? First of all, you ask your friend who has recently bought a shoe, hey, what's the price? What's the quality? How it fits you? And is it comfortable for you? Okay, if it's fine, then you go for it. If you say, no, no, the price is fine, but not comfortable. Oh, you say, no, I just don't want to go for that. I will go for someone else, something else, right? Like that, you go to a shopkeeper. Now the shopkeeper shows you 5 to 10 shoes. Then what you do? You first go for the color. What color suits you first? Second thing, when you try the shoe, you see whether if it's comfortable or very comfortable or it itches your fingers, right? After this is clear, you go for the pricing. Or initially you tell him price ranges between this much to this much, maybe from 1000 to 2000, maybe 500 to 2000, like that. That is another parameter. So according to 3, 4, 5 parameters, you choose the best shoe which fits for you, right? Like this, whenever you go to buy anything or some product, you go for data. Collecting data, what you do, you get the conclusion what you need to buy, right? This is called data handling. It means collecting data from different sources. Maybe it's internet, maybe your friends, maybe your family members, maybe your teachers, whatever maybe. Suppose you want to take admission in a big university, okay, or a foreign university. Then what do? You ask your teachers, you ask your friends, you ask your seniors who are abroad and who are reading in those universities or other university of that type, like that. And finally, you took one decision that what is suitable for you or what is best for you, right? This entire process of collecting data, assimilating it, and finally getting a conclusion is called data handling, right? Okay. And there we got one particular specialist. There are different steps how data can be collected, how data can be assimilated, how data can be, processed, and finally how can you get the conclusion. There are different processes are there. But here in this topic, we are going to discuss about bar graphs. Means using graphs including bars, so that it will be quite easy for you people to grasp the knowledge regarding this, right? Okay, let us move. Here what happens, just a minute. So data handling is very important for all people, and their what we believe is that we have to go for certain things which is really important for ourselves, right? Okay, okay. Now let us discuss more about it. I hope you all watch cricket matches. Okay, when IPL comes, oh, it's very fun time for you people. Yes, when IPL is there, you just go for that and you say, hey, this is what Dhoni is supposed this much, this one Hyderabad Kings is this much, like this, so many things. Okay, now what you do in that course is that you see what they do. They show you the number of hours, the number of marks, the number of runs, what is going on, all these things they show you so that you can quickly have a grasp of knowledge about those things. And how they show? They show you using maybe sometimes a circle, maybe sometimes only by numbers, or sometimes using bar graphs. What do you mean by bar graphs? Bar graphs are nothing, its purpose is very clear. Bar graphs can be used for finding measures of central tendency Also, we know the observation with more frequency is the mode, hence the bar is the tallest height must be the mode of the data. It means, suppose first over someone scored 10 runs, second over 15 runs, third over it may be 26, maybe 20 runs, and maybe fourth over it is 10 runs. Now, without asking any question, if you show the photo or if you show the bar graph, we can say that in which over the run is highest and which over the run is lowest. Otherwise, we have to do calculations. Okay, if the data is of full maths data is there, then you can't see all the numbers. What is this? But if there's a bar graph, immediately what you can see by looking at the picture, which one is the top one, you can say that this over the run rate is highest. Okay, this is what we call bar graphs. Let us discuss more about this. Okay, one more thing is that how to measure a scale. उसमें क्या होता है scale लेते हैं. Scale means we will take x-axis and y-axis, then I will go for that, right? Okay, let me clear this to you people. Very important. Look, sometimes what happens, I hope in geometry you might have read about this. What is this? I hope you might have read about this in geometry. Yes or no? This is x-axis. You know it about very clearly. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Yes or no? Oh, great. You have read it. आप लोगों ने पढ़ा होगा x-axis and y-axis. And these are called quadrants. These are called quadrants. You know, this is called first quadrant. First quadrant. This is called second quadrant. This is called third quadrant. And this is called fourth quadrant. It's called fourth quadrant, right? Okay. Now, what's the value over here? This is the origin point, that is called 0, 0. सबको पता है? I hope you all know about this. 0, 0. Then this is called first quadrant. It means its value is, x value here is plus, y's value here is plus. But from here, if you go to number line, you see, you remember number line. In number line, 0 is there. Right side is plus. It means positive numbers. Left side is negative numbers. So if you go to left side, it is negative. Its value is negative. X value is negative. Like that, the value of y is positive when it is the top or the north center. North side, when it comes to south side or the below, its value is in minus. So accordingly, if you choose, you see this, suppose we take a point like this. Okay, now what is scale? Scale means in graph paper, you see several small lines. Okay, 1 centimeter, that is divided in 10 parts. So that is called a kind of, devious means, division. So suppose we take 1 centimeter in x-axis, maybe 10 centimeter, maybe 1 kilometer, maybe a subject. Yes or no? We can take something in x-axis, something on y-axis. We can take subject. Suppose you take subject in x-axis. It means first is English, then is science. We can take subject like this in x-axis. And the marks obtained can be taken in y-axis, right? So in x-axis, you can take subjects. In y-axis, we can take marks. There also, we need a scale. Scale means what? Suppose you say 50. Oh my God, 50, we can't have 50 lines over here. So what do you take? We become very clever. In that moment, what do you do? We do, suppose you take 1 centimeter is 10 marks. यहाँ पर scale आ जाता है. What you have to write in this place, particularly, you always write scale. What do you mean by scale? Scale is equal to x-axis. In x-axis, what you can say in x-axis, we can say one thing over here. Let me make it clear. In x-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 marks, right? Sorry, not y-axis. In y-axis, 10 centimeter is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 marks. Then what you can say, this is 10, this is 20, this is 30, like this, it will go. I'm just giving you a brief idea about this, right? Now understand, scale means nothing here. 1 centimeter represents how much marks. That is called scale. In x-axis also you can make like that. 1 centimeter, maybe 50, maybe 60, maybe 100, depending upon the data. The data what we have collected, accordingly we have to make it, right? Great. So this is how we, okay, this is plus plus. This is plus plus. The value of x is plus, y is plus. Second quadrant, look, x is minus, y is plus. So here it is minus and plus. The value of x is minus, value of y is plus. In third quadrant, you see x is minus, y is minus. So minus, minus. The value is minus and minus. In fourth quadrant, It is plus, x is plus, y is minus. So this is plus minus. This is all about the fourth quadrant, right? Okay, we will later discuss on these topics later. This is for your brief knowledge. Now, what we will do? Now, what is clear? This is clear to us. Okay, now what we have to do is that we have to go for another thing. What is that? That how can we now go to the data and how can we find the data, right? Great. Okay, now you see, this is the example what I just wanted to tell you people. And here you can see one more thing that's very important. What is that? That is favorite type of music. What's your favorite music? Some people say I like love, pop music. Some say I want Hindustani classic. Arey, yeah, what is Hindustani classic? Those kind of things, classical music. Rock. This is called rock music. Jazz. You people see, some foreign musicians, they go for this pop music, rock music, jazz music, right? So this is what non-Indian music, but Indian music is very full of, classical music. Okay. Now we go to this hip hop music, classical music, rock music, jazz music. Now survey was mad. A survey was mad. Now you see how many people like this? Internet पे poll हो गया survey. Now you give voting for that. Which music do you love? Now here you see pop music. Oh my God! You see now this x-axis, this is y-axis. In x-axis, music are given. In y-axis, the number of people are given. Right? So in x-axis for hip hop, we get 12 votes. In x-axis, the classical. So for classical, how many votes you get? 8. Rock music, 7. And jazz music, oh my God, 14 votings. 14 votes for jazz music. Now there is no that. There is nothing that you cannot discover here. If you give it to a small baby also, he can say, which one is highest? Undoubtedly, he can say it's jazz. Jazz music is 14, right? So 14 people voted for jazz. So jazz is number 1. Then second, this is 12, hip hop. Third is classical, and fourth one is rock. Clear? Okay. So this is what is called, this music. Like that, we can go for next also. We will have another thing, that is what we can do the best of our use. Okay. So second thing, what in this process we will go is that double bar. What do you mean by double bar? Sometimes what happens, you see, sometimes we want to have a comparison. How? Suppose we think of, maybe sometime we think of this year's mark, that year marks. Suppose you happily mark and yearly exam mark, or your first semester mark, second semester mark. How can you do? You take all the marks of first semester, take all the marks second semester, then we have to go for first semester, second semester, first semester, second semester. In that way, what you can do? We can put all the data in one sheet. That is English, first semester, second semester. Maths, first semester, second semester. That is quite easy for us to compare. For comparison, we do like this. You see, this is lion. This is lion. In lion, what happens? As for the data is given, you see the data comes here is that lion. This is Karnataka. This is for Tamil Nadu. 2 states are there, and the number of counting after counting of lions and animals in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, the data shows like this. Okay, you see over here, lion. You see in blue it is Karnataka, in maroon it is Tamil Nadu. Now without any question you can say lion, where it is highest, whether it's Karnataka or Tamil Nadu. Undoubtedly you can say very clear and loud that Karnataka it's 20 and Tamil Nadu is below 20, right? Okay, tiger, the same thing. Tiger means here also same. The blue Karnataka, maroon Tamil Nadu. So it is 20 in Tamil Nadu, Kerala it is less. So it is, Karnataka, sorry, Tamil Nadu is highest. Like this, I hope you can understand this. Wherever we want to represent data, we have to what? We have to compare data of 2 states, 2 students, 2 exams. Then we can use this kind of platform, right? Very good. Okay. Next, here what is chosen? We choose a scale of 5. You see, it's 5. Scale of 5 is given, means 0 to 5, 5 to 10. Here it is written. The scale is 5 for y-axis. X-axis no scale is required because it represents the tigers and all the animals. So here it is what? 5. Scale is 5, right? Very good. So 5 is taken as 1 centimeter. Very good. Now here x-axis represent the wild animals, y-axis represent the wild animals again, blue for Karnataka and pink or that is for Tamil Nadu. Right. Now we'd like to go to the details or more detail. What is bar graph? Bar graph means picture representation. Means it is picture representation of numerical data. Numerical means the numbers. Number of data which comes in number, we can represent in pictures. That is called pictorial data. And this is what data handling mean, right? Here you see, just a minute. Here we show one thing. The data is given, you see. For the following data, what is that? Okay, passengers, number of passengers in the car is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of cars is 8. This is 5, 6, 3, right? Okay, here we like to have some rules for this. That is, value of variables are shown on x-axis or y-axis. Rectangular bars uniform width are drawn on one axis depicting the variables. Space between consecutive bars is equal. Heights of the bars depend upon the values of variables. The widths of the bars make the representation of eye-catching, do not have any other significance. This form of represented data is made just for your eye-catching information. It means you will get clarity at once. Once you look for the data, you will get everything. There is no need to go to add, differentiate, nothing is required, right? You see in this topic. Okay, this is another data, enrollment of an university in different subjects. You see, this is chemistry. This is chemistry. Now the scale is over here. You see, scale is given. Look, 1 centimeter is 50. You see, the scale mentioned over here is 1 centimeter is equal to 50. You see, and x-axis known in y-axis. Sorry, what happened? Sorry. Okay, okay, clear. Okay, now you see in y-axis, what the scale? 1 centimeter is equal to 50 units. 50 units, right? Now, what is 50 units? You see, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, like that. Now, you see in chemistry, what are the number of enrollments? It's 150. For chemistry, it is 150. For physics, it is how much? You see, it is less than 100, below 150, that is 125. Then for economics, it is how much? For economics, it is almost 300. Next, for political science, it is again how much? You see, it is between 200 to 250, that is 225. Okay, like that for psychology, it is again 200 plus, it means 220 or something like that. Now clear? From this chart, what can you find? It's very important. Why we represent this data? Because from this data, we are going to get our desired results. First of all, which course has the most students enrolled for it? Look, without any calculation, by using this data, at first glance, you can speak without any doubt. What is that? The first one is highest one, that is economics. Yes or no? Here economics tops. Here economics tops. So without any information, you can say yes, it is economics, right? Look at the highest point. This point is very highest. Next one. Order the courses by enrollment from lowest to highest. Oh, it's quite easy. This comes number 1, economics number 1. And second comes what? Political science, then psychology, then chemistry, then physics. Okay, you see, without any mathematical calculation, you can do this. This is the charm of this data. Bar graphs give you such kind of, tendency that without making any calculation, you can ask any question, you can solve it quickly. Next, the enrollment in economics is how many times more than enrollment in chemistry? Now to compare chemistry and economics. How much is this? You see, economics it is chemistry 150 and economics is 300. So ultimately it's double. Yes or no? Yes. How many students are enrolled in the course with most students? How many students are enrolled in the course with most students? Yes. How many students are enrolled in the course with most students? Okay, we'll do it later. How many more students are there in economics than in physics? It is very clear. What is physics? In physics, it is 125. In economics, it's 300. Now you know how to do that. You have to just differentiate it. You take the difference and you will get it, right? Oh, it's nice. You people are so genius. Good. I hope you can understand it now. It's very easy. By doing this, you can understand what is required. So this is the system by which we can understand what is this, right? Great. Okay. Now, okay, this question I haven't answered. How many students are enrolled in the course with more students? You see, for this, the answer is that 300 students enrolled in the course with more students. That is economics, right? You see, one more thing is given: a equal width. The system is like that. The system is like this. In every course, you see, this width is equal. देखो सब में 1 सेंटीमीटर से आधा लिया है, and the difference is also same. सबके अंदर difference भी half है. तो what will be the, अगर आप लेंगे क्या, if you want to take the width 1 centimeter, gap should be 1 centimeter also, right? Very good, very good. Okay, let us go. Let us move forward. Yeah. So here you will see one thing, that is this is again, and the data I just want to give January. In January, the weather in Simla, the data is given. Simla in January. What is that? Rainfall. You know, this area is full of water. Northeast area, basically, Himalaya, Meghalaya, Shillong, these areas. You know, rainfall is very downpour. You can't just control it. Every time you see, it's a flood. Yes. If you want to really enjoy rain, you must visit that place. Okay, here you see the data, number of days. Now you see 0. This is 0. Yes or no? Can you see this? This is 0. Now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. But what the scale is taken? Scale is taken here as 1 centimeter equal to 5. 1 centimeter equal to 5. You see, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So 0, 5, 10, 15, it is given. Right. Now, rain. How many days are raining? Complete rainy days. This is rainy days. This is sunny days. This is again sunny days. This is windy days, and this is clear weather, right? Okay, you see how can you answer the questions? Very, very easy, and very, you just love it. How many rainy days were there in January in Simla? Look, how many rain? 5. It is 5. So we can easily say 5 days. This, how many were clear days? It is clear days. It means it is 5, then 6, I hope. Yes or no? Yes. Clear days. Sorry. 5. Each is 5. Okay, just a minute. 5. यहाँ पे 0, 5, 5 to 10 के almost बीचों बीच है. तो more than half से भी ज़्यादा है. मतलब 7. So 8 होगा ये. 5 and 10 के half कितना है? 7.5. 7.5 से ऊपर है. Then it is 8. Look, 8 clear days. Okay. Next, how many more sunny days than snowy days? Sunny and snowy. You see, how many more means? You have to take the difference. How much is that? This is 10 is sunny days, and snowy days is 3. 3 snowy days. Then you have to take the difference. Then you get the answer right here. Okay. The last, these, if there were 2 less sunny days and 2 more sunny days, snowy days, how many snowy days would have been? मतलब, if there were less sunny days. Sunny days कितना है अभी? उसपे 2 less कर दो. Okay. And 2 more snowy days. 2 more snowy days. ज़्यादा बढ़ा दो इसको. How many snowy days would there have been? मतलब क्या करना है? उसपे 2 कम करके इसके यहाँ डाल दो. Then it will be 5 snowy days. Right? There are same number of, okay. Are there more rainy days or windy days? Rain and windy. We will go for windy days, and there are sunny days. You see, यहाँ पर हमने, we have added this, so this becomes 5. Now this is 5. Windy days 5. So what happens? Both are equal. Not both are equal. Now the purpose of this topic is nothing. Represent the data in the form of bar graphs. Then what you'll do? You analyze the data and answer the questions. This is the basic information what we collect from this data. Now it is clear. I hope it is loud and clear for you people. Good, very good. Okay, now let us go for the next topic. Like this, you see, you will get more questions over here. This is also production of rice. You see production of rice and wheat. In this topic, you can see for production of rice and wheat. You know what happens? Production of rice and wheat, you can see on one thing over here, that is in 2012. In Uttar Pradesh, you see rice is for this bar. This is for rice. This is for rice. And this is for wheat. Dot, 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 1 for wheat. Now clear? And this is what in Uttar Pradesh it is. What is more? Is it this is for rice? This is for wheat. Now clear? So what is more? Either rice or wheat? Anyone can say, small baby can say, look, this is small, this is big, so this one is bigger. Okay, this is big here in West Bengal, it rice is more and wheat is less, right? So this is how you could answer the questions. In Madhya Pradesh, both are equal, both are same. And in Maharashtra, rice is more, wheat is less. And same in Haryana, same thing, rice is less and wheat is more. Is this clear? This is what the purpose of this study, nothing else. The purpose of this topic is to get data and make your queries with a better and clear concept, so that whenever in life also you want to take any decision, you can use this bar graph. By using this bar graph, you can do many wonders like this. Clear? Very good. Okay. Whereas so many examples are over here. Nothing else. So many examples are over here. That is double graph. As I have told you earlier, mentioned earlier, regarding Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, double graph will come. Once you have this double graph, you will choose to compare two data, and from the data you can get all the things. Now clear? Is it clear? Okay. Now in this topic, I'm going to give this another further example how you can take the scale. You see, let us see the question. Here the question is very important, and here steps are mentioned very clear and loud clear. Look, the performance of a student in first term, second term. What is first term, second term is given in the following table. Draw a table bar graph choosing an appropriate scale and answer these questions. Now clear? What you have to do? आपको देखना है data को. Then according to this data, you have to plan and draw a graph. Earlier, from the graph, we were taking data. But in this topic, what you have to do? We have to draw a graph, and उस graph को draw करने के बाद हमें इसके कुछ information भी देना है. Okay, good. Let us start. How to start is very important. You see English. Let us first discuss, then we will go. First, mark in English 75, Hindi 77, Maths 98, Science 91, Social Science 88. But in second term, in English it is 81, in Hindi it's 63, in Maths it's 89, Science is 95, and Social Science is 81. Now clear? Now we have to prepare a data. We have to draw a bar graph for this double bar, not single one, because we're comparing term 1 and term 2 subject, right? And then we have to answer certain questions. Very clear? Good. Now I have to see how can we answer this. It is very clear. Okay, let's go for this. Okay, now let us see the answers. In which subject the student has improved his performance most? देखो किस subject में student ने बहुत improvement किया? From here you can know. But as far as the topic is concerned, we have to draw the data. In which subject improvement? In which subject is the improvement least? मतलब सबसे कम कहाँ पर improvement हुआ है? And third one, has the performance gone down in any subject? मतलब किसी subject में improvement उल्टा हो गया या less हो गया क्या? This is what the question is. Here also you can get the information, but we are interested to make it quite clear by drawing graphs. Okay, let us go. Let us go. Yes, this is very important, and I'm going to make it very clear to you people. Look, how to draw. I have told you one thing. You have to take x-axis, y-axis, and then what you have to do? You have to go for the scale. You go for the scale, and after that, make a scale. You have to make gap between two subjects, right? Whatever amount of bar you will choose, the width of the bar you will choose, that should be the gap between two bars, right? Now, this is the picture, but I'm going to give it very clearly to you people. You see what you do, we will choose like this. We choose an x-axis over here and y-axis over here, right? Okay, this is 0, 0 always. You fix it, you can't change it. Okay, now what we'll do, there are subjects, we will write subjects in x-axis. May I make 2, I will make 2 because space is not permitting me to do all the things. So I'll make 2, rest you will understand, right? You can understand yourself. So what to do? Look here, 1 centimeter is the centimeter is there over here. No axis also centimeter is there. 1, 2, like this. Now we will take what here you see. This is 1 centimeter. So bada hai na, big line to big line. This is 1 centimeter, right? This is big line to big line. This is 1 centimeter. But I will not take 1 centimeter. I will take half. I will take half of this for 1, right? Okay. You see, on a graph paper, draw two mutual perpendicular lines OX and OY representing. So this is O, this is X, and this is Y. How you can draw? This is OX and this is OY, right? This is OX and this is OY. These both are perpendicular, means 90 degree to each other. Along OX, mark the subjects at equal width. Equal width बोल दिया ना? Equal width you have to. Leaving equal gap between consecutive markings. मतलब अगर मैं इसको 1 सेंटीमीटर ले लेता हूँ या 1 सेंटीमीटर से आधा ले लेता हूँ इसका width, तो मुझे आधा को छोड़ना पड़ेगा. It should be the gap. Same should be the gap over here, right? Okay, this is 1, this is 2 for semester 1, semester 2. Then this is gap. Then again, I will go for 1. I will go for another subject, that is 2. But suppose I will go for English over here. Then I will go for Hindi over here. इतना गैप छोड़ दिया. छोड़ने के बाद मुझे यहाँ पर हिंदी में जाना है. Clear? Okay. Look, ऐसे 1 है यहाँ पर. हाफ ले लिया. Width for English semester 1, semester 2. इसके बाद this is gap. आधा गैप हो गया. इसके बाद again start for Hindi. Right? Okay. Then along Y, choose scale 1 small division is equal to 1 mark. इसने क्या कर दिया? 1 small division is equal to 1 mark. Or you can also write 1 centimeter is equal to 10 marks. ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. This is also right. This is also right. 1 centimeter equal to 10 marks. लिख सकते हैं. Or you can say 1 small division is equal to 1 mark. Both are correct. Then heights of bar representing first term exam marks, social science equal to 75 to 90 respectively. मतलब क्या करना है हमें अभी? देखो यहाँ पर 1 मार्क ले लिया ना, तो फर्स्ट था उसका 75. क्या था? 75. तो क्या करना है हमें? 7 तक 70 है, 80 के 70 के बीच जो होगा दैट इज 75. यहाँ तो उसको हटा दो, ऐसे ड्रॉ कर दो बार. हो गया. देन इसके बाद सेकंड सेमेस्टर में कितना आ गया? 82. चले जाओ ऐसे 82 जाके ऐसे कर दो. हो गया. Like this, draw bars. Once you draw bars, I'm sure you can get the answers. Okay. So my dear friends, this is quite easy, very, very easy. You can do this without any hesitation. You just need more practice, right? If you have any doubt, I'm there to help you 24/7. That is nothing to worry. You can mail me, you can send me message through WhatsApp. You can also tell me, well, how can I improve this? Thank you very much. Thank you very much.